modern race war. See, the thing about race, right, is that it is subjected to somebody's perspective. See, race can never be who you are. Race can only be whatever you decide it to be. And we've learned to identify with our skin complexion. Fun fact, the race black was created just a few hundred years ago. See, when you think about it, right? Even in ancient culture, what people identify with is where they came from. So you hear Egyptian, right? You hear European, you hear Russian, right? And the location has a culture behind it. That is how we first identified. The idea to have an identification based on your skin complexion was created by the ego. Somebody's ego decided that race existed within our skin complexion. And so long as you identify with your skin complexion, there will always be war. There will always be turmoil. There will always be people who try to be racist, right? You have people who see themselves as higher than others based on their skin complexion. But the truth of the matter is, it is not a problem unless you decide to identify with your skin complexion. See, you grew up in a culture, and the culture around you, chances are they could have been the same skin complexion as you. They look like you, right? Your family could have been from Asia. Your family could have been from Ghana. You grew up in Ghana, right? But the problem with that is, because our familiarity with what was around us, we decide who we are. The truth is, you can never find who you truly are. You will always be searching. That is the experience of the human being, because you do not die and live off as a human being. You die and you give up your body. And guess what? Energy is transferred. You transform yourself into something else. So you can never identify with your body. If you do, just know that there can always be turmoil through the lens of the ego. The ego wants you to think that since I look different from you, we're different somehow. And guess what? It's true. Our lives could be different. It could be very different. We grow up different. That is culture. See, the true identity is culture, not race. You grew up within a culture, not a race. See, my family grew up in Panama. Panamanians speak Spanish. But my dad, he's dark, right? He has a very dark skin complexion. He's real dark. I got my complexion from mom, right? And you have regular people thinking he's a black man. But his native language is Spanish. See, the ego will decide who this person is based on his skin complexion. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. You are wasting your time identifying with your skin complexion. Am I saying there's something wrong with your skin complexion? No, of course not. Love the skin you're in, of course. But do not attach yourself with the skin you're in, because you will leave it soon. Someday, you will leave it. That won't matter anymore. What you're really referring to is the culture, not the skin. Have fun with the culture you live in. That is okay. That is the human experience. But there will always be a modern race war, so long as people identify with their skin. We see each other differently because of how we look. That is the ego. You are more than your skin. Wake up.